As Texas A&M faculty member, you are the subject matter expert for your course. eSales Accessibility Experts are here to help you design your content in an accessible manner, so you don't have to do this on your own. Instead of waiting until the end of development when it would be costly and time-consuming, accessibility improvements should be built into your development process, so improvements are inserted as your course is being built. The most important and most impactful changes that can be made to your course for it to be accessible for your students are the following. Create alt text for all of your images. Contrast ratio should be high enough to meet level AA compliance. Closed caption all videos and transcribe all audio content. Creating alternate text or alt text for images ensures their meaning is shared with students using a screen reader. This is important for online course content, Word and PDF documents, and PowerPoint presentations. Here are a couple guidelines for creating alt text descriptions. Alt text should be accurate, equivalent, and succinct. It should present the same content or function as the image in as few words as possible. Alt text should not be redundant, i.e. it shouldn't repeat words surrounding the image, and it shouldn't contain image of or picture of in its text. Screen readers will already state when they've encountered a graphic, so it's redundant to say it's an image. Look for a link at the end of this module. That's the ultimate guide to alt text. In the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, or WCAG 2.0, contrast is defined as the measure of the difference in brightness between two colors. This brightness difference is expressed as a ratio. Even though the WCAG contains guidelines for the web, this ratio also applies to documents you create. The part you should be concerned with is text color versus background color. The ratio between text and its background must be 4.5 to 1 for normal body text and 3 to 1 for large text. You can use this contrast checker, link at the end of the module, to check if your color choices are compliant. As a university, we must meet level AA compliance. Creating a high enough contrast helps students with visual disabilities see or access your content. Visual disabilities include vision conditions, low vision, blindness, and various types of color blindness. All video content must be captioned, and all audio content must be transcribed. By law, videos we provide to students must be captioned at 99% accuracy, meaning we should match the spoken words in the dialogue to the fullest extent possible, and any meaningful sound effects. According to EDUCAUSE Review, most students, regardless of disability, use closed captions at least some of the time, and about 90% of students who use closed captions find them at least moderately helpful for learning. Captions should use correct spelling and grammar and provide appropriate punctuation and capitalization. They should also be synchronized with the video. If you work with our team, your videos will have the appropriate captions added for you. Otherwise, eSale recommends using Rev, but it can get costly at over $1 per minute, so this may not be feasible for lecture capture videos. There are free captioning tools available, such as YouTube, but you must edit and correct the auto-generated captions for spelling and grammar and provide appropriate punctuation and capitalization to get that 99% accuracy. Audio transcripts should be available in electronic form for your students. They are useful for deaf and hard of hearing students, but they're also useful as study guides, so students don't need to listen to the whole audio file to find the information they want to review. Transcripts should include all dialogue within the audio file and any relevant sounds that add meaning to the audio. Transcripts, like closed captions, should be at least 99% accurate and should have the correct spelling, grammar, capitalization, and punctuation. By working with our team, you'll receive the assistance you need to ensure your courses are accessible, including more than what we've discussed with you today. Remember to explore the material at the end of this module for more information.